Good evening. Welcome to At the Cross. I'm Pastor Chris in Chesterland, Ohio, here at St. Mark Lutheran Church. And typically on Friday evenings, these sessions look at, maybe a commandment or some part of our Lutheran doctrine. And we kind of go through it, talk about it, explore it, etc. But today I wanted to just pause for a moment and talk just a little bit about what's going on at our church. As you know, we have been in the middle of our vision planning for almost 2 years. Now we do this every 5 or 10 years or so, and that usually consists of us reviewing our mission statement, reviewing our vision statement, and tweaking it, and really just ensuring that it's still appropriate or applicable, I guess, to the current world we live in. Things change very quickly sometimes, and so last year was no different. We looked at it. We changed our vision statement just a little bit. Really, the focus is on us being empowered by God's word and sacraments. The rest of it is pretty much the same. A couple of words added here or there, but that was about it. And what came out of that vision process was not just a modified vision statement. Instead, or in addition to that, it was really a focus on looking at all of our ministry. The dogs are going crazy. I apologize for that. But it was really looking at all of our ministries and exploring how they align to our vision. And so the past, many months has been really focused on that. And so we have quite a bit of activity that has come from that exploration. We have a brand new communications team. And what they're focused on is not really communicating. You'll see that is still the responsibility of all the different ministries, right? So Women's League will continue to communicate to you through the various channels like FYI, emails, through the newsletter, things like that. Board of Education, the same thing. But what you will find that the communication team is doing is kind of working behind the scenes to make it easier for these ministries to communicate. And so we've moved to a new platform that has allowed us to more efficiently create and send emails out to you. It also has opened up the opportunity for us to include text messaging and even phone calls. Think of phone calls being used for maybe weather emergencies, things like that. Now, in order to receive the emails, the emails also, but really in order to receive the text messages and especially the phone messages, you'll have to sign up for that. You'll have to let us know. We're not just going to add you to those because they can become very obtrusive, of course. So that's one thing. If you want to know more about that, send an email to the office or talk to me or Pastor Mark. Either, however you do it, that's fine. We'll get you signed up. Now, another thing that we're really looking at too is exploring our some of the ministries that are going on already, right? The education Board of Education is meeting as they always do, and they're looking at new ways of maybe structuring Sunday school, which I think is really cool because I think it opens up possibilities and opportunities for families to get more involved in the catechesis of their children. We also have we're exploring new ways of socializing the various ministries, and so you'll see more about that in the future. Now, really, in August, what we have done is we've really focused in on our vision. And we kind of have um, Step into the vision, Step Out to the Community. And what that has allowed us to do is really talk about, it has given us a platform to talk about all of the various ways these ministries at St. Mark um, are meeting or helping the church meet the vision to make caring connections, to make disciples. And so each Sunday during our education hour, we have paused and we have had asked different ministries to make presentations. And this is happening between the two services. This Sunday is no different. We have three presenters. They're focused on outreach, looking out into the community. One of them is our fellowship committee. And if you're listening to this right now, you probably are not, if you're live, you're not at the church. We have a fellowship event going on tonight at the church. We're hosting a outdoor movie and dinner. So um, hopefully you are there and you're watching this after the fact. We are also, towards the end of the month, going to just pause and reflect on all of the different volunteers that really make ministry possible at St. Mark. All of the wonderful things that go on every day, all of the connections that we make, um, the worship that we do, none of that's possible without volunteers. And so on the 23rd of August, between the services, we're going to just thank everybody. And so, of course, you're welcome to come, especially, if you help out in any way at St. Mark. We'd love for you to be there and you can um, just fellowship with everyone else. And then finally, on the 30th of September, on the 30th of August, we're going to host a ministry fair. And that's really an opportunity for you to talk with some of the leaders of many of our ministries and get to know what they do and maybe even find an area that you might want to participate in. All that, of course, is optional, but again, it just gives you visibility into what St. Mark is doing and how you might join in with those activities. Now, I know this kind of sounds like a Sunday announcement session, but it is hopefully a little bit more than that. I hopefully gave you some background as to where some of these announcements have come from, right? What's behind them, and maybe have motivated you to look further into what's going on here at the church and see how you can help. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you next week.